it out, right? Let's get back into this shit. Now Mercury. Mercury is conjuncting, goddamn it, Venus. So this is on our mind right now. Love. Now, love may not always necessarily deal with just connection as far as a relationship, but love is, just the compassion you have with individual or group of individual or place or thing. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with compromising, sharing things that two or more individuals value as far as a business or as far as a goal or as far as a structure. For an example, we all could love making candles. So that's if we're using Venus in a deep way right now, we'll all come up together and do some deep type of way of how to attack a goal on how to make that candle more popular or something like that. You see what I'm saying? All of that still deal with Venus. So love, appreciation, value, relatability, and compromising. We also have to make sure that we're not compromising with too much bullshit to the point that once we allow other individuals in our lives to make us compromise with things that we don't need to go that far, we're compromising, then we're going to put ourselves into a situation where we have to learn how to do things in moderation. And if we don't pass that second test, then we're going to fail in general. Because the first test is learning how to compromise. Sometimes you got to be a strong spirit to be like, I ain't willing to compromise with that. You know what I'm saying? You might got a person that count on you to take them to work every goddamn day, and you just reach the day that their money that they actually give you ain't necessarily fulfilling the gas, and that gas, little piece of gas that you got, have to go towards other things. You might got kids. You might got obligations. You might got a job. So that might be not the day. So for the most part, you have to learn how to compromise and be strong and be like, well, do you got $10 or do you got $20 or actually say I'm not going to be able to do it today, and don't make up no lie or excuse. Be real. Therefore, you'll be respected, and that leads less percentage level to be built on animosity to be accumulated between you two individuals. Thank you so much for the Cash App, Hector. I appreciate that. And therefore, that's you being a strong spirit, and God will always put you in a situation that have you take the more end of the stick, but not in no manipulative way. You know what I'm saying? Within the relationships and shit like that. So for the most part, that's learning how to compromise. But when you don't know how to compromise, you're doing things not in moderation. And you might try to take this person to motherfucker work because you ain't compromised right, and now you went to the second test. You know what I'm saying? Did you do it in moderation? And you wasn't doing things in moderation. Because for the most part, you don't eat this time. Yep. And the way y'all was exchanging money for this person to give you to take them back and forth to work wasn't in a moderated way. You wasn't moderating it in the right way, or you wouldn't be on E. You would have been solidified to be like, okay, I got to make sure that this person get to work, so I got to make sure I got enough gas for that. So for the most part, that means if you don't pass the second test, then for the most part, it's going to lead to overindulgence. Then once you start to overindulge, the very same thing that you love could be the very same thing that destroy you. Then it leads into Martian energies. But that's how it starts off with Venus. So you got to be careful. And right now we got Venus and Scorpio. So we could be manipulated or we could be manipulators. And Venus don't fuck with Scorpio in some way, shape, or form. So you might think you manipulating, but it might backfire on your ass. So you might be trying to do something to gain stability or security or use shared values, but then that might be one step, but then it might end up being 10 steps backwards. And therefore, you might have tried to obtain a goal, but now you can't reach that goal because the individuals or the manager that's looking at you to reach that goal is looking at you funny or untrustworthy or unmanipulative by your way of going about trying to get that goal. So you have to be careful of that also. Kind of check yourself during this particular time. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be doing something that's you feel like it's the right way to go about it. But see, that's how Venus can confuse us in Scorpio, because the things that we love and appreciate can be beneath the surface, and we the only one that see it that way. But once we start to express it, other individuals may react and respond to it like we're being manipulated. We're trying to set something up from behind the scenes. We're trying to be the thieving one. We're trying to be the cheating one. We're trying to be the conniving one. So you have to be careful of that also. And you might not be trying to be. But is this how people going to see it? Especially people who's not into astrology. Not just my channel, but other individuals and things of that nature. So you just have to be the more spiritual, superior one to be like, okay, I know what energies we in right now. So let me be careful or real choosy with my words and my body language words. Because I know how this person may take it or how I perceive it, because they don't know no better. Because I watch Uriel or I'm into astrology myself and I'm a bad motherfucker. So I already know I got to be the more spiritual adult. So I got to be the spirit for myself and others. Same way like you on the road. You got to drive for yourself and others. Look at that like you in your spirit inside of your spaceship, your mind. You got to sometimes fly for your spaceship and others because motherfuckers just be crashing, mentally retarded all over the place in their fucking mind. And without you being more wise with your spaceship, you will know not to crash just like they crash or allow them to crash into you or allow them to give you directions and you crash just by listening to their dumbasses. AKA in the third dimension, you make a mistake by taking advice from this flunked out ass bitch. Homie cheese. You know what I'm saying? So it get deep in the goddamn spiritual realm when you're the spiritual adult. A lot of motherfuckers ain't had no business, and who gave them their goddamn spiritual license? I don't know how they was driving on the goddamn road, knowing goddamn well in the 1, 2, and third dimension it play out. They can never make up their own mind. They can never reach a good conclusion, whether they're male or female, especially men. They're better male. Yeah, they can talk good all day and get a good job and try to get their good wiggling energies, fuck good, and tongue energies and neck energies good. But you know, how long can that last if you still ain't an ain't shit ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that might last for a good 3 months. F that, depending on what kind of bitch you're dealing with. Because if she about hers, you know what I'm saying, she might just be using you and is creating another circumstance until you get blindsided and then she can slide into the other circumstance and you don't know what happened. Because you thought it was all good just a week ago. But other than that, you can still be a bullshit ass homie cheese, homie slice and shit like that. Because the shadow government don't really put you in a situation to allow a female to be a part of anything. Not even a messiness. Look, a female don't give a fuck about the money and what you are accumulating. And eventually she ain't gonna give a fuck about how good you fucking. But, you know, that might extend the time a little longer. It might extend it a little longer. But after a while, she still need security. You know what I'm saying? Security ain't got nothing to do with the dick. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually she gonna come up with her own mind like, damn, I could get some dick and still get security. You know, females got some weird, good, manipulative, lying way to still get theirs and somehow it didn't exist in real life. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, they could be the best cheaters in the world and like in real life it didn't exist. Like, no one know about it. No one went to the grave. And like, it really didn't exist. Like, it might have didn't. It might have didn't. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. She might be a virgin. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying, bro? It gets so good. It gets so good. Like, if you listen good enough, you might get lost in La La Land. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. You'll be babysitting and everything. She's still a virgin. You know what I'm saying? It get real good. It get real good and you might not be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? Your family might see it and everything. They're like, damn, you babysitting like 15 and kids. You like, nah, she ain't never fucking, she go to church, she a virgin. What you talking about? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You get hit upside the head with little Capri Suns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? So it get real good intelligence. Real good spiritual intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But every now and then, that get bored. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter how much money you making from your job. If your job ain't got a circumstance where she can snoop in, be messy, and be a part of it, and like low-key accumulate something from it. I mean, don't put all the responsibilities on her. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story right there. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to do all that. It'd be better if she could do nothing and still be a part. You know what I'm saying? And they mind at the same time, but like still. But if you can carve out a circumstance, okay, now you about something. You can't do that though, so you still ain't shit. So eventually, like, it's gonna fade away anyway. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, the tongue gonna fade away, the dick and balls gonna fade away, and the money faded away, like somewhere like a few weeks before that, probably a few months before that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, the money, all that flew, that kind of flew away a few months before that. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to know, bitch, in the spirit world, no one gives a fuck about your job or money. You fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You don't see in the spirit world, nobody give a fuck about your goddamn money or your goddamn shit. Your attitude. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. Your mind, your versions of goals, your versions of what somebody need to be submissive to or not, that's fucked up. Your morality, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's the type of shit you got to get out of before you become an alpha male or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You'll fall short. You could have a woman friend, right? And just by you being around your boys, and your boy might be like, yo, let's go play basketball. And just by her being able to look at your face like you ain't got a second thought, that alone right there That alone, right? You supposed to be a man and at least act concerned a little bit, even though you probably ain't concerned the back of your head. You don't even know how to be a man at that point. So you already a better male. She gonna look at you like a goddamn better male and shit like that. She'll be like, oh damn, because she gonna make it in her mind like, damn. Every time we around his friends can make up anything to do that I can't be involved in, and he ain't gonna have a second thought. The first thing he gonna say is, okay, when you go to the crib, and then she gonna start building off that. In your mind, you just think, oh, better male. Oh, being a man right now. Just listen to me. I'm going with the fellas. And you don't know, and you don't know she going with a fella too. You know what I'm saying? You don't know she going with a fella too until your bitch ass go play sweaty basketball. And when you go play basketball, it got some section there where all of the homies' girlfriends is there too, or something like that, or all of, you know what I'm saying, or some type of shit she could be involved in, or you can start counting on the clock after the 3 months. I said, Russ, you can start counting on the clock. It don't matter what kind of job you got, bitch, and for her to want you to accept, or for you to want her to accept you being with the guys and shit like that. You will start counting the dateline. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do the little clock tower thing and put it upside down. You know what I'm saying? A little time thing, a little sand go down. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and count on it. Go ahead and count. You can count on it. I'm telling you, you can count on it. Motherfucker, you can count on it. Real shit. So I said, I go back with her. I don't know what y'all was talking about. But yeah, though, real shit. So you got to pick game, motherfucker. Or you ain't a man. If you can't create no job, or you at least try to be a man, so she'll hang around. Whatever job you got that's part of the shadow government so much that you can't carve out something for her, at least you doing something for God. You got some idea to make her feel like, well, damn, you taking whatever you taking to do some goals all both of y'all can do. And whatever your team and your business you trying to build. If you just working for that and be like, I got such and such and be submissive, that ain't working. If you got that and you like, all right, I'm about to take this money is for a goal and things of that nature. We about to do this, that, and the third for this. So hopefully this takes us out of that. And I ain't got to spend so much time there. Because eventually a female start thinking like that. Oh, you must be having a good time at your job. Why it's so fun at your job? Why every time you got a story? You might think you having a good time talking to her in the bed. Being stressed out like, oh shit, yeah, this time at work and things of that nature. But in her mind, she might be thinking like, damn, you must like being there every day. What you see in there that I can't see? Said the things of that nature, and eventually she want to be just like you. So she gonna jump into her masculine energy, and she gonna start getting busy. So just as much as you talk, she want to have a lot to talk about too. You ain't gonna like what she talking about though. Like the way she talking about, like it sound like she environments with other men and stuff now. It's like in your mind, like, hold on, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be at work at my job with these situations, not you. I said, wait a minute. Like, then you got to start thinking and stuff like that. In her mind, you know, I said she probably 1 foot in, 1 foot out already. She probably just seen somebody else. No, I said, like started to compare the way this person think to the way you think and stuff like that. She ain't even got to know how this person is behind closed doors. It's the first. You already said it. Okay, start counting. Start counting, motherfucker. Start counting. Goddamn, you ain't about to have that bitch. You better get with God. You better get with God right now. You better make that bitch a tarot card reader or some shit. Make her your goddamn taxi car driver or something. I said something where she could see them bitches that you be around more time out the day. I said something where she can see like something that she can talk about. I said so she could compare and contrast her mind with her friends somewhere else. So she could at least look at some of these chicks and be like, oh, this bitch ain't shit. Now she could be busy with that. Call her friends like, yeah, my man worked with some ugly old horse mouth ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I can tell her breath stink and shit like that. Yeah, I got to work. But she'd be busy with that. Instead of busy with, girl, where you at and stuff like that. I'm trying to get some, I'm trying to go, like, I'm trying to have something to talk about tonight. Oh, that's it. That's it. Start counting. Start counting your days as number, bitch. Your days is number. Real shit. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that. Real shit. Got the peep getting know how to have a relationship, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But other than that, yay. That's why I say you better eat it. You know what I'm saying? That might not work. Ain't too much eating in the world. I said that might not work. Especially if she got a friend. You know what I'm saying? See, goddamn, into today's new age friends is like a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some new age right now, goddamn it. I don't even think she might be even considering him being able to do it better than friend. I said, real shit. I said, that's a secret y'all don't know. It's like the new best friend. That's just the new best friend energy, aka we eat each other's twat all day. I said real shit. That the new 2020, the GMO. They ain't gonna stop the dick though. You know what I'm saying? That's the thin line between GMO and I'm trying to get to spirit. I'm trying to get to God. See, that's that. It's that thin line that these GMOs going through right now, and some getting God, and some backslide, and you know what I'm saying, go back to GMO, and then some like go forward and get out of the goddamn GMO, go to God. But then like all women kind of in that limbo right now. You know what I'm saying? They're like all in that limbo right now. Oh, limbo faces. You know what I'm saying? And they got better males. They GMO too. They don't know if they want a woman or a robot. So they like kind of 5 peanut butter jelly sandwiches away from just being gay. You know what I'm saying? You really just want to be with the boys all day. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what you want to do. You just stop at the crib. You just want to fuck for that little old 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and go be with the boys for the rest of the 23 hours and 57 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Other day. You ain't shit. Now you ain't shit though. You see how you ain't shit though? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You see how you ain't shit though? Ain't none of your day with the God. It with all the PS 16. You know what I'm saying? With all the Zelda Part 7. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You ain't shit. Damn, you ain't shit. Dude, you really ain't got no time, because now you gotta go back to that job that take the other 24 hours of your goddamn week. And this motherfucker shit. And there you go. You ain't gotta worry about your female. So start counting. Start counting, nigga. Start counting, bitch. Oh, shit. But Jay, you know what I'm saying? This world got us fucked up down here. This world got us full of shit. Spitting up in this motherfucker. This world got us fucked up. It got a I said over the pussy. That the lips is clean. But yeah, y'all know it be crazy as hell out in this goddamn world, in this motherfucking shit. Bro, shit, somebody say, how do you fix a birth chart? No, I got you. DoELOW, the number 4 at gmail.com. Doing readings tomorrow. With tomorrow, Saturday. Oh yeah, I gotta finish. Once I finish getting busted down this motherfucking shit, I'm hitting the road. Hitting the goddamn road.